Well, like he said, we're in Florida City all week at a church. First Assembly's got a church right out there. And it's basically in the ghetto. Like, if you don't, pretty sure everyone here knows what the ghetto is, but this is like the hardcore ghetto. I mean, there was a 7-year-old walking around with a Crips tattoo and a green bandana hanging out of his butt smoking a cigarette. That's the ghetto. And a lot of the kids are like that down there because they don't have fathers, they don't have mothers that care. Parents will be doped up on drugs all day, and they'll let their kids wander all over the neighborhood. If their kid goes missing, they don't care. There's so many kids each year that go missing that go unreported that they can't even count them. And you know, we're having the power jams with the kids and everything, and we're doing the kids songs, and we have to do all the stupid little dances, telling them we all look like giant fat idiots. But but you know, it's just that environment that we surround the kids by. You know, first-hand experience of me seeing kids can be more passionate than teenagers, more passionate than adults. And Christ, when they get filled up, they get filled up. They don't care. I mean, you see little kids that are, you know, shorter than my knees, speaking in tongues and flopping around on the floor like a fish. That'll change your life. You're a little bit freaked out too. But, I mean, kids that live in poverty, kids that wear shoes that are 4 sizes too small. I mean, there was a 2-year-old that was getting new shoes, and we washed their feet and everything and put new shoes on. And I look over and he's crying because he's getting new shoes. No one has ever given him anything in his life, not even his parents. And you know, I was sitting on the grass, you know, before we started service, and a guy walks up next to me, a Jamaican guy. He's a strong Jamaican accent, but he's from Haiti. He had 4 little kids piled up in a stroller, and I was talking to him, and his name's Willie. And I'm like, yeah, I'm from a big family. I know how it is. He's like, oh, really? How big is your family? I'm like, well, altogether we have 9. He's like, oh, you think you have a big family? I have 20 or 22 brothers and sisters in Haiti. I'm like, dang. I'm like, well, why do you say 20 or 22? You lose count? He's like, no, I lost 3 brothers after the Earth shook. And he's been in America for 6 years, and he's been away from all of his family, and I was away from my family for not even 9 months. And I can't bear the thought of losing one of my brothers, much less 3, without me being there to support my family. And, you know, every single one of his brothers and sisters grew up and had more than 5 kids. And they're growing up in an area with so much more poverty, so much more disease, so much more, you know, religions that mislead you, where there's black magic, Wiccan, all that kind of stuff. I was talking to Uncle Joseph earlier today about starting an outreach team to go out here in Denellen. Because there's even though you may not think, there's a lot of poverty even here in Denellen. I mean, there are older women that lose their husbands who don't know how to do anything in their yard or help their animals or anything, that have grass piled up to the bushes, and you know, they can barely get out to their cars. And they can't afford to have someone come in and help them with that. And I was thinking about the name for the outreach team would be Willie 2022. And you know, I need a lot of volunteers. I need help. I need everything I can get my hands on. And me and David decided that we're going to start this up and start an outreach team here in Denellen. So if you want to know basically any more about it, any updates, just hit me up.